Saksan Grand Prix se siis päättyi Mercedeksen juhliin. Saksalaisvalmistajan päämaja se sijaitsee seuraavan siirtymämme varrella Stuttgartissa, jonne me olemme sopineet treffit tallipäällikkö Toto Wolffin kanssa. Ja koska Mercedeksen synnyinseudulla ollaan, niin totta kai menopelitkin ovat sen mukaiset. Me lähdemme espanjalaisen kollegani Noemin kanssa matkaan tällä upealla kaunokaisella. Hola, moi! Hei, let's do it! Aika sähäkästi lähtö, ihan mieletön menopeli. Mutta hei, matkalla Toton luokse meille on luvattu esitellä yksi aika makea paikka ja mielenkiintoinen paikka. Käydään katsomassa. Täällä Affalterbachissa sijaitsevalla tehtaalla on valmistettu niin tämän meidän sähäkän sinisen Mercedes GT-moottori kuin Formula 1:ssäkin nähdyn turva-auton Mercedes GTR:n voimanlähde. Itse asiassa kaikki AMG-moottorit kootaan juuri täällä käsityönä. Tehtaalla työskennellään 3 vuorossa filosofialla One Man, One Engine, eli yksi ja sama ihminen kokoaa moottorin alusta loppuun saakka. Yhden moottorin kokoamiseen kuluu aikaa 3,5 tunnista 4 tuntia. Kun työvuoro loppuu ja jos moottorin valmistaminen on jäänyt kesken, jää raakille odottamaan tekijänsä. Jokaisen AMG-moottorin päältä löytyy sen valmistaneen mekaanikon allekirjoitus. Jokainen AMG-mersun omistaja voi halutessaan tulla Affalterbachiin henkilökohtaisesti tapaamaan oman autonsa moottorin valmistajaa. Vieraillessamme tehtaalla asiakkaita oli tullut USAsta, Etelä-Afrikasta ja Australiasta saakka. Jos tällainen GT tuntuu liian piisulta, tulee ensi vuonna myyntiin Mercedes AMG:n uusi hyperauto, yli 1000 hevosvoiman Project One, joka on katujen Formula 1. Autoja valmistetaan vain 275 kappaletta ja koko tuotantomäärälle on jo ostajat olemassa. Hinta on yhtä huima kuin kiihtymisnopeus 2,3 miljoonaa euroa. Mercedeksen voitto viime viikonloppuna Hockenheimissa oli sen Formula 1-historian 80. Tallipäällikkö Toto Wolffin alaisuudessa talli on juhlinut 4 viime vuotena mestaruutta sekä kuljettajien että valmistajien puolella.
So we are here in the Mercedes Museum. What does the history of Mercedes mean to you?
It has a big meaning to me personally, because when you look at these historic silver Aros cars, and you can see there's 125 years of history, and our generation today is part of the little group of people that are responsible for Mercedes Motorsport and carry the baton and then give it to the next generation.
You are also part of the history. You are the one who has brought Mercedes in Formula 1 to the level where it is now. How does it feel? I mean, you being so big part of the history in motorsport side.
It doesn't feel that way for me, because we have such an amazing group of people that are all responsible and have all a share in the success of the organization. It's never down to one individual. I get to sit here in front of the camera and talk about it, but I could name so many people that have had such a big influence on our success, but it makes us tremendously proud. It makes us proud to be able to be given the task of represent Mercedes, but then also it gives us responsibility to do the right thing for Mercedes and the brand.
How did you become a team boss, team principal?
It was a crazy journey that started with just investing in a team. I'm coming out of the financial world, and then I started to have a more operational role in Williams back in the days, and we had a good year in 2012, and then I was asked whether I wanted to join the Mercedes team as a shareholder and as a managing director, and that was a super opportunity.
What is best in your work?
Best in my work is that it's so real. You know, there's many industries where you can say, I think we've been quite good, but you never know. Here there is lap time, and the lap time never lies. You have been good enough or not. And whatever the explanation is, it's down to the fact, have you been winning or not?
Just announced your two drivers for next season. Lewis Hamilton said that he has never been as happy as he is now in the team. What makes a good team for you?
A good team makes a team that performs well. That is why we are here. We are in our roles because we supposedly should make the team win races and championships, and at the end this is all what matters. And then there is obviously very many ways of achieving that, very different mindsets or management strategies, and we have won a certain way of tackling things, and that was successful in the past and hopefully will be successful in the future.
What kind of teammate is Valtteri for Lewis? Because Lewis has been saying many times that Valtteri is the best teammate he's ever had. How do you see it?
They have great respect with each other outside of the car and inside of the car. They can race each other hard, but they have a great philosophy of sharing information, of not playing any games, an open mindset, and fundamentally I think it comes down to the word respect. Lewis and Valtteri respect each other for the human being and for the race driver, and this is a great basis within the team.
What does it take for you to be champions in both drivers and constructors in the end of this season?
The most points. It's a very easy answer. You need to have good reliability, which we didn't have so much, the fastest car and the best drivers.